to support the petition by my brother, Senator Ombua, on the issue of pending bills. But Mr. Speaker, sir, the biggest question we must ask ourselves is, why is it that so many counties still owe their suppliers a lot of money, yet we have laws? Mr. Speaker, sir, if I'm not wrong, the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2015 states very clearly under Section 140 that if any supplier is not paid their money on time, that which is owed to them will accrue a lot of interest. Mr. Speaker, sir, when you sit down with CS Rotich, and I remember engaging in this in Narok, the CS clearly indicated that there is no excuse as to why counties should have pending bills, because all their money are released. If you look at Kitui, Mr. Speaker, sir, for the last financial year, Kitui received about 9.3 billion shillings. And of the 9.3 billion shillings, majority of that money went into recurrent expenditures. When you look at just on the Controller Budget Report, Mr. Speaker, sir, when you look at the amount spent in terms of development expenditure, it indicates as if it is 44%. But then when you go to the summary of the projects which are supposed to have spent quite a lot of money, only 3 projects out of 10 projects were concluded at 100%. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, there is a disconnect here. And the disconnect is clearly indicated even in the Controller Budget Report, because the Controller Budget has cited serious issues with IFMIS system, has cited serious issues in terms of procurement. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, as we try to balance this war, where we are listening to the CS Rotich in terms of the excuses that Treasury is giving versus the excuses that the county governments are giving in not receiving their money, we have to figure out who is telling the truth and who is not. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would support my colleagues who are saying that we should further investigate this matter, and I'm sure the Committee on Budget and Finance, and also in our committee at CPIC, we interrogate these things on a day-in, day-out basis. But if in Kitui, about 7 out of 10 projects are not completed, some of them are on 15%. Mr. Speaker, sir, I dare say that when you follow the procurement process of these entities, they are not even in IFMIS. So we have to approach this wholesomely to ensure that those companies that have supplied services to